The little princess who helped the petals mend their colors. Once upon a soft, twinkling evening, in a kingdom where bedtime stars blinked like sleepy fireflies, there lived a little princess named Princess Liora. She was small enough to tiptoe through puddles without making a splash, and curious enough to ask the moon why it followed her home. Princess Liora loved colors more than anything else. She loved the rosy pink of dawn, the buttery yellow of sunshine, the deep blueberry blue of night, and the way all the colors held hands inside a rainbow. Every morning, Princess Liora walked through the royal blooming garden where flowers of every shape and size grew. There were tulips that bowed politely, daisies that giggled when the wind tickled them, and roses that whispered secrets to butterflies. The petals shimmered with colors so bright they seemed to hum. But one morning, something was wrong. As Princess Liora stepped into the garden, the air felt quieter, like a song missing its melody. The flowers stood still. Their petals, oh dear, looked pale and tired. Reds had faded into pinks, yellows had turned creamy and dull, and purples had lost their sparkle. Princess Liora knelt beside a sunflower whose golden face now looked like old parchment.
"What happened to your color?"
she asked gently. The sunflower sighed.
"Our colors are breaking,"
it said in a soft, papery voice.
"Little cracks have formed. We feel faded inside."
Princess Liora's heart wobbled like jelly. She had never seen the flowers like this before.
"Don't worry, I will help you,"
she said bravely. The sunflower leaned closer.
"To mend color, you must find the 3 gentle tools: patience, care, and joy. Only then can petals be whole again."
Princess Liora nodded, even though she wasn't quite sure where to begin. She lifted her skirts and set off on her adventure. The lesson of patience. Princess Liora walked to the quiet meadow, where the grass grew slowly and the clouds moved like thoughtful sheep. In the center sat an old tortoise named Mr. Tumble-Time, known for taking very, very long naps.
"Excuse me, do you know where I can find Patience?"
Princess Liora said politely. Mr. Tumble-Time opened one eye.
"Patience is not found. It is practiced,"
he said slowly. He invited Princess Liora to sit beside him. Together, they watched a bud slowly open. It took a long time. Princess Liora's feet wanted to wiggle and her thoughts wanted to jump, but she stayed. She breathed in, she breathed out. At last, the bud bloomed. When it did, a soft golden glow wrapped around Princess Liora's hands.
"You have learned patience. Take it with you,"
said Mr. Tumble-Time. Princess Liora thanked him and continued on, her steps calmer than before. The lesson of care. Next, Princess Liora traveled to the Brook of Whispering Needs, where water sang softly about what living things required. There she met Nina the hedgehog, who was carefully bandaging a cracked mushroom cap.
"Why are you helping it?"
Princess Liora asked.
"Because it needs me. Care is listening to what hurts and helping gently,"
Nina replied simply. Princess Liora knelt down. Together, they cleaned the crack and wrapped it in a leaf. The mushroom sighed happily. As Princess Liora focused on being gentle, warm light bloomed in her chest and flowed to her fingertips.
"You have learned care. Remember, soft hands fix many things,"
Nina said. Princess Liora waved goodbye, feeling her hands warmer and steadier. The lesson of joy. Finally, Princess Liora reached the laughing hill, where giggles bounced like rubber balls. There she found a family of tiny sprites, painting clouds with silly shapes, dinosaurs, teacups, and dancing socks.
Why are you laughing?
Princess Liora asked, smiling despite herself.
Because joy makes color brave,
The sprites chimed. They invited her to paint with them. Princess Liora splashed silly colors, laughed when she made mistakes, and twirled until she felt light as a feather. Laughter bubbled up, bright and fearless. A rainbow shimmer wrapped around her, sparkling with warmth.
You have learned joy.
The sprites cheered. Princess Liora thanked them and hurried back to the garden. Mending the petals, the flowers watched anxiously as Princess Liora returned.
I'm ready,
She said softly. She touched the petals one by one. With patience, she took her time. With care, she handled each petal gently. With joy, she hummed a happy tune. Slowly, colors returned. Reds deepened, yellows glowed, blues shimmered like summer skies. The cracks closed. The garden breathed again. The flowers danced. Butterflies clapped. The air sparkled brighter than ever. The sunflower beamed.
You have mended our colors, little princess.
Princess Liora smiled.
I just listened.
That night, as the moon tucked the kingdom into sleep, the garden glowed brighter than before because now its colors were cared for, patiently mended, and joyfully loved. And Princess Liora drifted to sleep, knowing that even small hands can fix big things, especially when guided by a kind heart. Good night.